The public hearing in Radnor Township for the Dorrance property was postponed again. The heiress to Campbell's Soup owns quite a large piece of land at Stratford and Forest Lanes in Wayne. It's a 7.5-acre plot of land, so a pretty big piece of land for being in Wayne, and you're very close to North Wayne Avenue here as well. And they want to build 38 townhomes. The plans are all available on the Radnor Township website. And this is located at 208 Stratford, 228 Stafford, and 18 Forest Lane. So you have these three parcels where they want to build these 38 townhomes, and it's right in the middle of Wayne, which to me sounds very exciting for a lot of reasons. I just wish there was more properties being built there personally, because these are the kind of smaller homes that a lot of consumers are looking for right now. They don't want the mainline estate anymore. They want something that's going to be a little more affordable. And they postponed the hearing. It's going to be rescheduled again within the next 60 days, according to Radnor Township. And there's questions coming up about it. And if you've ever been to a public hearing at a local township or a local municipality, these things can get pretty heated because you've got people that are living there for a very long time and don't want change. Then you've got other folks that want to see more development, see the area invest in itself when it comes to commercial development, which residential development like this in that neighborhood, I mean, this is right behind where Our Lady of Assumption Parish is. It's right before you get to like West and Eagle Road. It's a pretty ideal location for this, and it's right where Conestoga Road kind of cuts into Lancaster Avenue and Route 30. So I like the location a lot for a lot of reasons. And I see a lot of demand for these properties. If there's going to be 38 townhomes, I see the following folks that would be interested. Someone who's thinking about downsizing, or someone who's looking to move into the main line and doesn't want to commit to having to maintain a single family home. So for all those reasons, I see this as a great thing for Wayne and a great thing for Radnor. And what I'm worried about is they might get derailed by the township. Something very similar happened in downtown Ardmore a few years ago with One Ardmore Place that was built by Carl Dranoff, where there was a township meeting that went until 3 or 4 in the morning arguing about apartments and mixed-use buildings that were going to be built right in the heart of Ardmore. And now you've got some great local businesses in there, 21 Pips, some local cafes. There's a parking garage, which is always a problem in these places. And to me, it's been a win for the local market and the local neighbors there, because there's more things to do, there's more places to go, there's more jobs, and there's more commerce. And I'm hoping they're not going to see that sort of resistance here with this development in Wayne. The challenge here is 38 homes is not enough. Affordable housing is a real challenge right now, especially along the main line. And these smaller properties, whether they're smaller single-family homes, townhomes, which I like a lot, because a lot of people who want to downsize think about baby boomers that are maybe in these large mainline estates and they're holding on because they like their square footage, they like their privacy. They're going to move to something like this. There was a very similar development in Paoli, right by the Paoli train station on the south side of Lancaster Avenue, where there are these large townhomes. They're selling, I think at the time they were selling in the $700,000-$800,000 range. We sold a couple of them here, and it's a luxury townhome. The challenge here is that's still not affordable for most buyers. The median sale price in our marketplace is around $450,000 as of mid-2023 when we're filming this, and I would imagine these prices are going to come in a lot higher. They still got to get approvals. They did something, again, similar in Ardmore off Cricket Terrace, where they were building $700,000, $900,000 twins, which had parking and was great, and people were downsizing there. But there's just not enough of them. And 7.5 acres is a good start, so I'm excited to see this happen. I'd love to see the approval get placed by Radnor Township on these, because this is the kind of housing that we need right now. There's a lot of zoning restrictions in our local market, not just on the main line, where it limits the minimum lot size. And in a lot of the more rural townships, if you go out into like Malvern or into Downingtown or Great Valley School District, or even parts of Newtown Square, you're looking at 1 or 2 acre minimum lot sizes. And the challenge with that is that if a builder wants to come in and build something like that, they've got to put a pretty high price point on there. And if you look at new construction, the average sale price in Montgomery, Chester, and Delaware County, the average new construction asking price is between $8 and $1.25 million. So you're dealing with these really expensive properties that in theory are the smaller home that people are looking for. From the reality of affordability, it's maybe a downsize from someone coming from like a $1.5 to $1.7 million single family home. And there will be some demand for these for sure. So this is good news. I hope Radnor does the right thing and approves this here whenever this hearing comes up again. The challenge is I'd love to see more of this. Maybe some high-end condos like they built right outside of Suburban Square, right next to the farmer's market. Again, these are still pretty pricey. They're priced a little less, and they're two-bedroom condos that are right on the main line, walkable to Suburban Square, very close to the train station. This particular development has a lot of those same attributes. You're close and walking distance to the Stratford train station. You're walking distance to North Wayne Avenue. A little far of a walk for sure, but this is the kind of downtown area where people want to be, and you've got really easy access to a lot of restaurants, a lot of places you can go out, grab a bite to eat. There's shopping. You're right by the farmer's market there. Autograph Brassiere, Dan and Wayne. So you got all these great things happening. I just would love to see more development like this. And until the townships and the local municipalities ease up on their zoning restrictions, it's going to be a little challenging to see more developments like this get built. Mixed use is really appealing because they can get some additional commercial tax dollars there. There's also the issue of where's the land coming from? That's one of the big challenges here. So seeing this 7.5-acre plot being so close to downtown Wayne, it's a great start. Let's just hope it continues and we see the township approve this. It's still got to get approved, and there's concerns about traffic. I mean, you're right by Old Eagle School Road and Stratford Avenue. That's a busy intersection there, right? And that's right by the train station. You're also right by North Wayne Avenue. I mean, traffic's a concern. Sidewalks, walkability, these are all things that need to be factored into these developments. And if you're building mixed use with condos or with townhomes like this, and I haven't seen the plans, you can check them out on the Radnor Township website, this is the kind of development that's going to help make housing a little more affordable, even in premier neighborhoods and desirable areas like downtown Wayne and like Radnor Township.